Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We always appreciate you guys tuning in just to see what kind of crazy stuff we got going on out here in the rural gardens and somewhere here in the mountains of Western North Carolina. Today we got a special video that we wanted to put together for Mother's Day. There's a lot of different special ways you can share Mother's Day with the people that you love, and this is kind of our way to kind of shout out to Mom and give her a little surprise video for her.
Yeah, so happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. My mom recently moved in with us last June or toward the end of May after my stepfather Jim passed away. And so it's been a big change for her, but she's adjusting well. And she loves to sit on our porch and just admire the garden. She's always telling Brian how good it looks, and she loves everything that he's adding to it. But she does enjoy sitting on the porch, and she wants to beautify our back porch. She's getting into it just like us. So she's actually picked out a few plants, and today we're going to put these pots together and we're just going to beautify our back deck. So that she has something to really look at and enjoy while she's sitting out here.
Yeah, it's been really cool to share our garden with her, and she seems so excited about it now. She's really getting into all the different plants, and I actually got to go with her, and we got to stroll around in Lowe's and pick out some different flowers that she liked. She had this idea to put some flowers up on the porch, so when she's sitting outside, she's got something she can enjoy up close. And that's what's amazing about gardening and just the whole plant world, is it brings people together through the beauty of plants. And it's really cool to share that moment with my mother-in-law. She's a very special lady, and we love having her here with us and sharing our life with her. So it makes it all worth it when you have family around, and to be able to share all of your experiences with them. So we got a little video for you guys. I'm gonna let Francis take over from here, and come along and we'll show you what we got going on.
All right, so like Brian mentioned earlier, he and Mom actually strolled Lowe's together. I was off doing my own thing, picking out some plants for the garden, but he stayed with Mom and helped her pick out some plants that she really wanted, and she kind of had this idea with these 3 whiskey barrels. So she picked these out. She's got 3 of them here, and then we've got 2 varieties of plants. So in the center, we have sun patience, and I believe they're a pink color. We don't have any blooms on them yet, but we've got a couple starting out, and they look to be pink. And then she picked out some wild ones, which very much matches my mother's personality. I love her so much, and she's spunky and she's vibrant, and this plant just matches her. So it didn't surprise me when she picked it out. The name of this is Celosia fumosia, and it is a feathery flower. And I mean, it's just got these vibrant pinks, oranges, and yellows in it. Very, very cool. So I think she just wanted to add a pop of color to the back porch as she's sitting back here. So her idea was we're gonna do sun patience in the center barrel, and then the 2 Celosia fumosia in the sides. And then we're gonna basically just try to decorate the back porch a little bit, just to give her something to enjoy. So to get started, we got to put some soil in here. So we decided, we decided to go with this Miracle Grow moisture control potting mix. So this is gonna have some fertilizer already in it because it's Miracle Grow. I mean, you can't go wrong there. Which will help, make these plants really double in size. And then it's gonna protect against over and under watering as well. So let's get these pots filled up. So one of the reasons why we chose the moisture control is because our back deck gets full sun for probably a good 5 to 6 hours a day. hopefully we don't have to water them as much. Now Brian did poke 2 pretty decent sized holes at the bottom of this to allow for good drainage. So hopefully they are sun-loving plants, so they should thrive up here on the deck. As I mentioned earlier, for those who don't know, my stepdad passed away almost a year ago on May 15th, the day after Mother's Day. So last Mother's Day wasn't necessarily the brightest, but I'm very thankful that we were all together. My sister, my brother, and I we're in Oklahoma. My sister had come down from Ohio, and Mom's favorite food is seafood. So we basically created a huge Red Lobster-esque lunch for Mom, and we tried to make the most of the day as we could. But so with it being almost a year, you know, we need to try to make this as enjoyable as possible, while having memories of Jim. So we're gonna beautify the back porch, give something to look at, and just try to make the best of this day as we are approaching 1 year. So I've got this first one done, and we're gonna put the sun patience in it. In this barrel, we're going to do a trio of sun patience, and it says it's sun or shine, shade, rain or shine, and spring through fall. So no matter which location you put it in, you should have blooms spring through fall. So as long as you take care of them, water them regularly, you shouldn't have any problems growing these wherever you're at. And it does say that it can handle up to 6+ hours of full sun, so that's awesome. So I've already kind of gone in here and put my placements on where I want these. So I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna place them all, and then I'm gonna get them all covered up. Looks like we're getting some sprinkles here, so after we get these planted, they're gonna get nicely watered in. So let's get these in the pot. All right, so we've got that trio planted. These are gonna fill out nicely in this barrel. And by the end of the season, this whole thing should be completely full and covered with absolutely beautiful sun patience. So looking forward to seeing those pop out and bloom. Moving right along, we're going to put this Silosa plumosa into this whiskey barrel. It's in a cute pot in itself, but Mom just wanted the look of a trifecta with these barrels, so that's what we're gonna do. So let's put these in. Had to get a little help there, but we got it out. So we are just going to set this right here in the center, and then I'm just gonna take some dirt and fill it in. I'm probably just gonna utilize this little pot I have here. And we're just gonna fill it in around it. There we are. That didn't take long at all. Now this plant will get about 8 inches tall, so it's still got a little ways to go, and it should fill out this pot as well. That's why we're not putting in filler flowers or anything like that. We're just gonna let this plant take over. You have these beautiful feathery flowers. They're like plumes popping up. You've got some bright pinks. They're almost a fuchsia color. And then you almost have a burnt orange to red, a regular orange. This section doesn't have it, but in the next one that we're gonna plant, it's kind of got a different variation of oranges, but it also has a nice yellow in the middle. But yeah, I think these look really great. The colors just pop in this barrel. It's gonna look beautiful on our back deck. We don't always get super personal on this channel, but in honor of Mother's Day, I just want to kind of explain the dynamic and relationship of me and my mother. So my parents divorced when I was young, probably 6 or 7, and my siblings were older and kind of out doing their own thing. So it was just me and my mom for the longest time, until Jim came in the picture, which was an amazing addition to our family. but Mom and I are so close. We have a bond like no other. And, you know, a lot of times whenever people hear that my mom's living with me or something, you know, they don't understand how that works, but it works for us. My mom and I get along very well. We talk about anything and everything. There are no secrets. There's no judgment. We love each other for who we are. And it's been an amazing experience having her out here this last year. We've been able to enjoy some mountains, some waterfalls. We've taken some long drives along the Blue Ridge Parkway. My sister and her have been able to go out and do different adventures on their own. Recently they went to Pigeon Forge, they've been to Gatlinburg, they've even gone to Florida. So we are having so many experiences with my mom over the last year that we've never been able to have. And part of it is living here in Western North Carolina. We are so close to many different things that it makes it a lot easier to go have those, you know, vacations and experiences that we weren't able to have back in Oklahoma. And, you know, it's not the same not having Jim in the picture, and I can't even imagine what that is like for my mother. But she has been super strong throughout this entire year and has adjusted pretty well. From what I could tell, you know, she may not voice some of the things that are going on in her mind, but I do believe that she is enjoying being here with her kids. She has always said her kids come number one and come first in her life. It's what she always told Jim. She was like, you're not going to come between me and my kids. And he didn't. He was much like a biological father. He accepted us as our own. But anyway, it's kind of nice to just get out here and do something special for Mom. She did pick out these flowers for herself, but that is perfectly fine. We're going to beautify them and put them together. And now we're going to clean the deck off and just get everything ready and enjoy this Mother's Day with her.
Hey Mama, I just wanted to tell you that I have really enjoyed spending this last year with you. I've enjoyed our girls' trips that we've been taking. I know it's been a hard year, but I'm really happy and glad that I've gotten to spend this time with you, and now we only live 5 minutes away instead of 12 hours. But anyways, I just wanted to say I love you, and I hope you have a happy Mother's Day.
Well, we hope you guys enjoyed this little video just as a special tribute to my mother-in-law, and we love her so much. We love you, Mom. We are so happy to have you here, and you know, Mother's Day is a very special day. I'll share a little bit of personal information about me as well. I lost my mother about 4 years ago, and it was a very hard thing to deal with, and you know, she left a big void in my life. The world's not the same without Mom around, so having Francis's mom here with us has been really special for me, because it kind of replaced that joy that I had with sharing my life with a mom. And she is definitely my mom. I love her so much. She calls me son every day, and I love that because we're very close and we share a lot of our lives together. So, and it's an exciting time to have her out here with us, and we love sharing our life together.
Yep, so we will sign off. We're starting to get some rain here, but we have gotten this project completed, And we are just so thankful to have my mom here, and just want to shout out and say happy Mother's Day to her and to all of you beautiful mothers out there. And you know, it's hard. It's a hard day for some of you because your mother's not here, but hopefully you have someone in your life that you can cling to and cherish like a mother, rather that be a friend or whoever. But anyway, happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
And we hope you all have a wonderful, blessed day. And until next time,
See you later. Love you, Mom.
love you, Mom.